She was small, she wore pink. I was so wrong.
Dolores Umbridge first entered the lives of the students and faculty at Hogwarts in September of 1995. We caught up with some students to hear about their experiences during her year in power. We learned that Umbridge paints the perfect picture of what it means to be a true villain. She encapsulates all of the major characteristics of a villain and even goes further to add her own unique flair. Stay tuned to discover her secrets here on Umbridge Uncovered.
She was a little too cheerful, she was a little overly friendly, it was a little bit sketchy. I thought the biggest problem would be that she would annoy me.
I don't know, I liked her sweater. I thought it was nice. I think she'll be alright.
Seems like the bloody loving type. Took her for some sort of mother lover, I guess.
She was small, she wore pink, she was old, like my grandmother. I was so wrong.
No one knew what the future would hold when they first met her. No one foresaw how much hate could consume their minds over their new Defense Against the Dark Arts professor. Her unassuming physique and high-pitched voice did not innately inspire fear. This was her secret weapon. She is unique in being a villain who is not at all threatening on the outside, but purely evil on the inside. Not only does she not look threatening, she looks friendly, like someone to go to for comfort and love. Wearing pink, this plump and grandmotherly figure redefines what it is to be villainous.
I thought the overall atmosphere was a little gloomy. It's not as much fun. For instance, she banned Fred and George Weasley's joke products, like this right here, and that's just ridiculous.
Tough question. There's an overhanging fear, like when you turn around every corner, like you don't know where she's gonna be. The other professors, if they catch you doing something, it won't be that big of a deal, but when she catches you doing something, she'll just find something wrong with it, even if there's nothing wrong. She seems to not enjoy fun.
I'd say change for the better. The Dumbledore lovers have less power now, and Harry Potter and his friends don't get away with anything anymore.
Have you ever been in the presence of a Dementor?
Umbridge's presence in Hogwarts changed the whole disposition of the school. The corridors, previously filled with laughter and jokes, were transformed to a place full of fear and forbearance. Villains are characteristically cruel. Umbridge's cruelty is exemplified in how the whole school felt the difference after her arrival. These students, like many others, felt the shift in Hogwarts, even the Slytherin student who did not mind the transition.
Well, I didn't really appreciate her new rule about the meetings over 3 people. Apparently we have to get them approved now if we are having a group of people meet. We need to get our clubs approved. And me, being the Banshee Appreciation Club president, I had to go to her office and ask her for her approval, which she didn't give to me, and that really bothered me.
Let's just say I know all the kittens on her office wall by name. Whiskers is a little snitch, not the fun kind either. Mr. Strings, he's alright once you get to know him.
Yes, she started an extra credit program and let her students join her to be her ears around the school. I thought it was kind of dumb at first, but then I realized it was a kind of way to have one over on all those Gryffindor blokes. So yeah, you can say I'm on her good side, which is a good place to be.
Yes, I have, unfortunately. Towards the middle of the year, she started firing professors. She fired Professor Trelawney, and Dumbledore hired a centaur in her place. And she does not like half-breeds. And what she didn't know that I was half centaur, which means I'm a quarter horse. My mother was a centaur. And
Not all Hogwarts students had to endure one-on-one interactions with Dolores, but all felt victimized. Villains are not bound by ethics, and they are therefore capable of doing things that others deem unacceptable. These students share their experiences. Only students who joined the inquisitorial squad were exempt from the scrutiny of Umbridge. As Pansy said, being on her good side was a good place to be. Where villains are, there are always their followers. Umbridge's inquisitorial squad is made up of exclusively Slytherin students and the caretaker Filch. They are at her disposal and willing to do all of her biddings, as all good cronies are.
I really didn't like how she banned music. One of my favorite artists, the Crazy Sisters, they played at the Yule Ball, and ever since then I've been hooked, and I've been trying to listen to the music, but we're not allowed to listen to music anymore.
She banned hugging in the hallways.
First, she banned boys and girls to be away from each other by 6 inches. Now it's up to 8 inches. It's just ridiculous. At the end of this year, boys and girls will be at the ends of the earth across from each other. Will that be enough for her?
There was one that was really weird. She banned saying Baltimore, like Baltimore, Maryland, because it sounds too close to Voldemort. So I don't understand that one. But
The mass production of educational decrees throughout the year is one way in which Umbridge inserts her power. She sends the message that she has a strong influence at the Ministry of Magic and that she is above the authority of Dumbledore. She makes sure her power is demonstrated by publicly firing professors and displaying the countless rules that she has implemented in the Great Hall. These decrees control everything from the students' study habits to their extracurricular activities. Without power, villains pose only a small threat. Umbridge epitomizes this as she demonstrates how much damage can be done when the wrong person has power.